Good afternoon and welcome to Women Deliver Live. I am Kumba Kpakima and this is a Candid Conversation. Today I'm joined by 3 young people to talk about the power of youth, the important work they do and what's next. So I am joined by Alan, he's from Bolivia and he's from the International Youth Alliance for Family Planning. I'm joined by Tasneem from India.
Hi.
And she's from the Royal Tropical Institute. And last but not least, Patrick, he's from the Uganda Youth and Adolescents Health
Forum.
So how are you all doing today?
Well,
Great.
Great.
excited.
Great.
Okay.
Really
Still excited.
So
Walking it.
Yeah.
So can I start off by asking why you're here at Women Deliver today?
Well, being part of the Women Deliver Conference is a unique opportunity not only to connect with other organizations that are working to advance the gender equality agenda, but also to show the world our commitment to fight for gender equality in times of backlash in different regions.
Yeah.
So I think that for me it's a key moment the whole year. Yeah.
And Patrick, why would you say you're here
So
today?
first and foremost, I'm actually a very dynamic and seasoned noisemaker,
Woohoo.
disruptor when it comes to advancing the rights of women and girls. So I'm here to celebrate the incredible and amazing work that we do as advocates of gender equality to create a gender equal world, but also to reflect on where we've come from, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. So to be inspired, to speak out on what we're already doing, the incredible work that we do back in our countries,
Yeah.
to amplify the voices of the young people, the young adolescent girls and young women that we work with, and to, knock on the doors of policymakers and those who have the
Yeah.
power to, get to do something. Yeah.
So Tasneem, I know Patrick just touched upon you felt inspired to be here. So I just want to touch upon what do you actually do? What sort of work do you do at home for many people at home who may not actually know?
So currently I have the privilege and unique opportunity to work more at the global level. So I was doing grassroots work in India, and now I'm working at the global level, looking at multi-country programming on sexual reproductive health rights of young people. And I help build the evidence base that we can use for advocacy and to push those decision makers and the people who are accountable so that we can have a more gender equal and gender balanced world.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So touching on the theme of power, which has been the theme of Women Deliver, what do you think has empowered you the most being here at this conference? Can we start with you?
Okay, yes, sure. So I think that having the opportunity to speak in different sessions is very empowering because not only sharing the work that you do, but also what you know, what you feel, and what you want in terms of advancing the gender equality agenda and how we can connect, for example, with other topics like climate change. I had the opportunity to speak in gender and climate justice, which is a topic that I'm really passionate about. So I think that having those opportunities is really empowering. So yeah, I think that's for me.
Patrick, what would you say empowered you the most being here at this conference?
I think for me, it's really, first and foremost, Women Deliver's unique model of working with young people as actors, as key actors, as key partners, to be on the same table, and the fact that, Women Deliver being able to know that young people are actually experts in their work. So when you bring them on the table, they are able to speak about the issues that affect their well-being.
So true.
But also importantly is the investment that has been done in me, for example, by the different opportunities I've gotten to participate, to engage, to amplify the work that I do by different partners like UNFPA, like others. And for me, that is why we talk about investments in young people, because we're literally investing today, but looking forward for a bigger outcome that is coming tomorrow. So being able to believe in us as young people and giving us the opportunity is, I think, some of the key empowerments that has enabled us to be in this space. Yeah.
And Tasneem, so what would you say from this conference you would take back and change? Is there anything that you will change within yourself and within the work that you do at home when you go back home?
Well, I think I consider myself a very fiery feminist, and that's really why I'm here. But I do think that one of the conversations that really, I think, was universally present throughout the last few days was in this time of backlash, as what Alan said, we really need to start having a conversation with those on the other side, right?
Yeah.
The others, them, the opposition, the people who are sort of putting a damp on the progress that we've made so far. So I really think that's something different I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a lot more energy, a lot more enthusiasm, and a lot more love in trying to have a conversation with people who don't think like me. I think that's really what I take away.
Wow, I feel so inspired, like sitting here with you guys right now. I just want to know, are there challenges that you face as a young leader? Is there anything that stands out to you that you would say is particularly difficult for you as a young leader, as a young person with power?
Yeah.
Can we start with Patrick?
Yeah, absolutely. So many challenges actually that we go through as young leaders. For example, I run an NGO that I established about 5 years ago, and it is now widely spreading out in different districts in Uganda. So many hundreds of thousands of adolescent girls and young people that we work with, reach out to in schools through the different programs that we do. And I'm glad some of them are watching right now. But, you know, there's so many barriers that we face on a daily basis, you know, as we do this work. I mean, like acceptability, you know, being young, being like, for example, a youth-led organization sitting in a decision-making space, and
So true.
the policy makers, the decision makers, being able to recognize and accept you
Yeah.
as an equal partner on the table.
Yeah.
Two is accessing resources. And this is not only about money, but also technical resources, but also financial resources to be able to do the work that we're doing. That is not yet coming through like the way we want. And you know, it is not yet reflecting what we hear. We want to work with young people, we want to invest in young people. Young people are the leaders. But you know, we are the leader, but we're not seeing the budgetary allocations targeting those the leaders they're talking about. So, you know, challenges with finances, challenges with technical kind of like support, challenges with being accepted on the table. Yeah, I mean, and also, you know, the culture, like the things that we want to address, the structural barriers that we want to break. But then you face strong opposition, like she's saying, you know, of people who don't want to believe in evidence-based interventions like safe abortion.
I agree with what you're saying. I feel like it can be difficult as a young person facing all of these challenges, but I know we're kind of short on time, so I just want to know, last but not least, just one word. What power and how would you use your power back at home? What would you change, or how would you bring this power that you've got from Women Deliver and take it back with you in the shortest words if possible? Can we start with Alan?
Okay, so I would use my power by mobilizing more young people to dismantle patriarchy and advance the gender equality agenda.
Yes.
Amazing. And Cynthia, how would you use your power?
I think I would use my power to stimulate imagination so that we can question the everyday discrimination that young women face. He spoke about more systemic level of discrimination, and I think we have a more everyday pushback that is coming. You're too much of this, you're too much of that. And I think I would encourage and use my power to call that everyday discrimination out.
And last but not least, Patrick, how would you use your power?
I'm going to use my power to create more agency, to amplify voices of young people, and to create a better, safer, and stronger world for women and girls to decide. She decides.
That's amazing. I think I will finish off by saying I will use my power to show young people that there are no barriers and there are no boundaries. Literally, you are the power, and once you access that power, you can do anything in life. So that's great. Thank you guys for speaking, and thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you.